Mr. Eisenhower is in the medical center recovering from his 6th heart attack. Doctors say they are pleased with his progress. Cape Kennedy, the space agency, has named astronaut James Lovell to the Apollo crew, replacing Mike Collins, who was inactivated last month by spinal surgery. The 3rd manned Apollo flight is scheduled early next year. Last week's winner of $13 for the best news tip phone to 637-7511 was Lawrence McDaniel of 8901 Fountain View Drive, Indianapolis. Just ahead of much more music with good guy Jay Reynolds. Cloudy, hot and humid with a chance of thunder showers this afternoon through tomorrow. The high this afternoon 93, low tonight 72, and the high tomorrow 93. At WRUF street level, it's 86 degrees, 1 degree above normal. This edition of Total Information News has been a broadcast service of the Indianapolis Water Company. This is WRUF serving the great Midwest from Indianapolis.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Jay Reynolds Show on your much more music station.
Good afternoon. Jay Reynolds with you on Lucky 13 Radio. It's right now at 3 minutes past 5 o'clock. Traffic moving along fairly well around the city. We'll check the entire scene for you in just about a minute.
Summer heat pounding down on you? And your old bus is on its last legs. Well, get moving. It's 68 closeout time at Honest Jim Nankiville Chevrolet. You can beat the heat in a 68 Impala Sport Coupe with factory air conditioning. Honest Jim price at just $26.95. 68 Chevy Impala Custom Coupes are just $49 more. These aren't stripped-down bombs. Included in that $26.95 price is a V8 engine, automatic transmission, power steering, radio, heater, windshield washers, and factory air conditioning. All this in a 68 Impala Sport Coupe. Nankiville closeout price is just $26.95. Are you going to be one of the 600 who gets a fantastic deal on a 68 Chevy from Nankiville? It's closeout time at Honest Jim Nankiville, the poor man's friend. 3800 South US 31. Get moving now.
Hey, listen, saw the Younger Brothers go by the window of the world just a couple of minutes ago. Hi, fellas. Welcome back to town. We're going to be working with them out at the Young America Fair on the Monday, August the 26th date. As all the good guys and all your friends will see you at the Young America Fair. Be there. Now, let's get our boy.
There's quite a bit of congestion for northbound reasons in the vicinity of the State Fairgrounds. 38 is backing up in both directions, and Fall Creek Parkway is backing up in the northbound lane. Also, 16th Street is experiencing a great deal of congestion in the vicinity of the ballpark. Traffic is really tied up, so I would recommend that you use 10th Street as an alternate. This is Scotty Wright, 13 clear.
It's homecoming time. Wait a minute, not that kind of homecoming. The Beach Boys are coming back to Indianapolis. That's the homecoming.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah,
The Beach Boys includes all, along with the Box Tops, the Pickle Brothers comedy team, and the soul sounds of Johnny Holiday and the Exciters. Get your tickets now. Tickets are priced at $2, $3, and $4, and $5 and are available at the Claypool Ticket Agency. More summer fun from the fun-loving good guys.
1965 Souvenir Sound on Lucky 13 Radio. Remember this one by Jerry and the Pacemaker. Ferry Across the Mersey. It's 5 past 5.
Life goes on day after day. Hearts torn in every way. So ferry cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. People, they rush everywhere, each with their own secret care. So ferry cross the Mersey and always take me there, the place I love. People around every corner, they seem to smile and say, we don't care what your name is, boy, we'll never turn you away. So I'll continue to say, here I always will stay. So ferry cross the Mersey, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. And here I'll stay. Here I'll stay.
65 Souvenir Ferry Across the Mersey. Tonight's low at 72 degrees. The high for tomorrow, 86. Baseball cool today, this afternoon anyway. All the games are under the lights tonight. Minnesota, Baltimore, Oakland, and New York. California at Washington. Cleveland at Detroit, and Boston takes on Chicago. All those are single games. Over in the National League, everything is a single activity. Chicago at Atlanta, Pittsburgh at Houston, Cincinnati at St. Louis, and Philadelphia at Los Angeles.
Want to avoid hundreds of calories a week? Switch to Diet Right Cola with less than 1 calorie. It's America's #1. You ought to try it.
What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? Is it tough to lose an inch, a pinch, or a pound or two? Various types from what to choose. Got the taste that's cola true. What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose?
Diet Right. Great cola taste. Less than 1 calorie. You ought to try it.
What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? Is it tough to lose an inch, a pinch, or a pound or two? Various types of what to choose. Got the taste that's cola true. What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? What have you got to lose?
Rain showers around the state reported right now. Chicago with rain showers. Also Fort Wayne with thunder showers right now. There was earlier a tornado watch alert out for the northern part of the state, but that has just been lifted.
News about Associates Service Club is coming in a big blue envelope to motorists in this area.
You may have already received information on this unique service club, a combination motor, travel, and money-saving club all in one.
Compare your present auto or motor club with the benefits offered by Associates Service Club. You'll see why you get more for your money with this new club.
You can even save the cost of your year's membership by taking advantage of just one of the benefits. The attractive 20% discount on car rentals, for instance.
Or the discount on a new car purchase, up to 15%.
There are more than a dozen benefits, including reimbursement for road and tow service and full-time accidental death benefit.
Associates Service Club is a subsidiary of Associates Investment Company, one of America's largest financial institutions, with more than 800 offices coast to coast.
Join Associates Service Club. It's like having your best friend in your wallet.
Traffic condition yellow.
We have received a report that a street is caved in at the intersection of Shelby and Southern. Motorists using this route should avoid it now. The street is caved in at Shelby and Southern. Traffic on Lafayette Road near Southern Plaza, south of 30th, is rather moderately heavy at this hour. Use caution in this area. That's Lafayette Road in the 3000 block. This is Walt Man in the Moon Gleason, 13 clear.
WIFE, you'll have a ball. You'll hear it all. You hurt me when you told me you'll never be mine. Soon the day will roll around when I see you my last time. The one you really love will soon be coming home. I'll be the one you love. All alone. Can't you find another way of doing it, baby? Can't you? Can't you find another way of doing it, baby? Can't you? Ooh, yeah. Heaven up above. Oh, my everything. Little girl, everything that I'm looking for. Can't you find another way? Look, I'll do my very best. Get over you. But deep down in the heart of mine, I know it ain't no use. I'll be like fighting in the army with my barrel hand, knowing all the time that I'm on the losing end. Ooh, can't you find another way of doing it, baby? Can't you? Can't you find another way of doing it, baby? Can't you? Oh, no. Heaven up above. Oh, my everything, little girl, everything I'm looking for. Can't you find another way?
That's the driving sound of Sam and Dave, and can't you find another way of doing it, baby? On the J. Reynolds Show, 12 and a half minutes past 5 o'clock, 12 and a half past 5. The WIFE is everywhere time. Is you making a homer, Jenny?
The problem at Shelby and Southern, the Walt Gleason just reported, seems to be a broken water main at this intersection. There's quite a bit of flooding and traffic is being held up. Southbound traffic on Shelby is almost at a standstill and Southern is almost completely flooded. I would avoid this area if at all possible and use Madison Avenue as an alternate. This is Scotty Wright, 13 clear.
Thank you, Scotty. I would, avoid it also, unless you have the old Aqualung here.
13
This weather brought to you by the Gas Institute of Marion County. Cloudy, hot, and humid with thunder showers through tomorrow. Tonight's low at 72 degrees, and the high for tomorrow climbing up around 93. It's presently at 86 in downtown Indianapolis. That is 1 degree above the normal.
Remember those high heating bills last year? By acting now, you can prevent a repetition this coming heating season. And with inflation growing, it makes good sense to convert to modern gas heat to reduce your cost of living. Thrifty Gas Heat can save you hundreds of dollars over the life of your home mortgage. Modern gas is dependable, too. Your supply is never threatened by bad weather because it's piped to your home. And there's no fuel that's cleaner than modern gas. It burns without smoke or odor. Your home stays spotless. And best of all, with a modern gas forced air heating system, you're halfway to central air conditioning and a total comfort home. You see, gas air conditioning uses the same ductwork and furnace blower. So act now. Call any member of the Gas Institute of Marion County. You'll find members listed under Heating Equipment and Systems in your yellow pages.
86 degrees, one above normal, with thunder showers through tomorrow was the forecast. Tonight's low at 72. Around the state, in Louisville, it's 92, partly cloudy this afternoon. Raining in 74 in Chicago, and also raining in 76 up around Fort Wayne. This weather brought to you by the Gas Institute of Marion County. Over 100 member firms offering the best in gas equipment, sales, and service. 15 minutes past 5 o'clock, traffic picking up around the city. Barbara Kimray on East 11th Street, and also Mike Driggers on Cottonwood in the 7800 block. A couple of past winners today in the WIFE Rear Window Sweepstakes, winners of 10 gallons of gasoline each.
Hey, look, Bill. There's another aeroplane. You know, that's the third one we've seen here in Boston this week.
Not so long ago, it was amazing to have anything in the air but clouds. Today, there's a lot in the air. An increasing amount of pollution from homes, cars, and factories. Can anything be done? General Motors thinks so, if you'll help. Today, GM equips its new cars with air pollution control systems that reduce the pollution level 2/3 lower than 20 years ago. Just one thing, you have to keep these systems properly maintained. All it takes is regular emission control service by Guardian maintenance experts. This service will give you better performance, too. For new cars and older ones, see your Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, Cadillac, or GMC truck dealer. Let's do all we can, and we'll all breathe a lot easier.
In the spring of my life, she came to me. She brought sunshine where winter winds had blown. Then I took her for my wife in the spring of my life, and she brought me a joy I'd never known. And the years, they went by in the spring of my life, and in summer she blessed me with a child. Love continued to grow in the summer of my life, and every morning sun I saw her smile. But in the autumn of my years, I noticed the tears, and I knew that our life was in the past. Though I tried to pretend, I knew it was the end. For the autumn of my life had come at last. Now what do you say to a child of 10? How do you tell him his daddy's gone away? Do I tell him that I reached the autumn of my life, and that he'll understand some winter's day? Now a rose can't be found on a snow-covered ground, and the sun cannot shine through cloudy skies. But I'm richer, you see,
for the years she gave to me, and I'm content in the autumn of my life.
Bobby Goldsboro, Autumn of My Life on the Jay Reynolds Show. Good afternoon to you. It's Thursday afternoon, August 8th. Hey, just one more week and one more day, and the Beach Boys will be in town.
A Priority Theaters presentation.
A big-time crime syndicate thinks Dick Van Dyke is a killer. That's impossible. But he couldn't harm a hoodlum. And he's still been knocking them dead in Walt Disney's Never a Dull Moment. The uproarious motion picture in which Dick Van Dyke portrays an actor mistaken for a hired gunman.
I'll admit, when I kill somebody, even I don't know what happened.
So the life he saves is his own when he makes everyone else die laughing. All the underworld is a stage where every danger takes a turn for laughs. And all the players are confused crooks. They're having such a wonderful crime, it's a shame to call the police. See Dick Van Dyke, Edward G. Robinson, Dorothy Provine, and Joanna Moore in Walt Disney's Never a Dull Moment.
See Never a Dull Moment at the Lafayette Road, Shadeland South 31 National Outdoor Theaters, also Regency 2 Indoor Theater, and City showing is tonight through Tuesday. Matinees indoors, tomorrow and Sunday. It's 5:20.
The leading pitcher of the Boston Red Sox this season, Dick Ellsworth, is in a Chicago hospital with the mumps. Manager Dick Williams estimates the veteran left-hander will be lost to the club for 10 days to 3 weeks. Ellsworth's record for the season, 11 victories against 6 defeats. Pro basketball star Lynn Wilkins says he will not sign with the new Atlanta Hawks unless the club offers him more money. Wilkins was the top playmaker last season when the team played out of St. Louis. WRUV scores all the way.
Marvin A. Capri Station Wagon, Philip R. Impala Convertible, Donald Y. Impala Custom Coupe, John W. Corvair Sport Coupe, Linda F. Chevy 2 Nova Sedan, Kenneth G. Biscayne 4-door Sedan.
You know, more people buy Chevrolets from Bill Coon Chevrolet than from any other dealer in Indiana. There must be a reason. It could be the people such as Dan Young, president, who's become famous throughout the Midwest for giving the customer more than they expected. In fact, all the other dealers call him Big Bad Dan. More people buy Chevrolets from Bill Coon Chevrolet than from any other dealer in Indiana. There must be a reason. It could be the service. Service so outstanding, it's won national awards for excellence. Yes, more people buy Chevrolets from Bill Coon Chevrolet than from any other dealer in Indiana. There must be a reason. Discover the reason for yourself. Bill Coon Chevrolet, 1045 East 63rd Street.
Edward Q. Chevelle Wagon, Dan S. Impala 4-door Sedan.
1963 was a souvenir year. Queen of the surfer girl. She's got stars in her eyes and knots on her knees now. Her crazy dress ship really sways in the breeze now. Riding down a heavy, you're lying. Surfer girl.
certainly from an era when Jan and Dean had a few things going for him. Better than now, anyway. Honolulu, 63 souvenir. It's 86 degrees. It'll be dropping down a little of about 72 this evening.
Golden fries, juicy hamburgers, creamy shakes. All these treats are yours, Burger Chef. Burger Chef has them all. Let's all go to Burger Chef. Burger Chef, just come as you are. Eat inside or ride in your car. Open flame. Burger Chef has them all. Let's all go to Burger Chef.
What better way to please that big summertime appetite than with a delicious Big Chef sandwich from Burger Chef? 2 lean, juicy hamburgers topped with delicious melted cheese and a special secret recipe sauce. Try a Big Chef today. There's a Burger Chef right around the corner from you. Hey, let's all go to Burger Chef.
Have a snack, have a meal. Burger Chef has them all. Let's all go to Burger Chef.
Hey there, 25 minutes past 5 o'clock on the Jay Reynolds Show. We were talking to Scotty Wright in the spirit of Indianapolis just a couple of minutes ago, and he spotted a rainstorm about 5 miles north of the Eagle Creek Reservoir, which is over around the northwest section of the city, for ye that don't know your way around. In the northwest section of the city, 5 miles north of the Eagle Creek Reservoir, moving this way, so you might want to get the old umbrella handy.
WIFE plays it on.
She looks in the mirror and stares at the wrinkles that weren't there yesterday. Thinks of the young man that she almost married. What would he think if he saw her this way? She picks up her apron in little girl fashion as something comes into her mind. Slowly starts dancing, remembering her girlhood and all of the boys she had waiting in line. Oh, such are the dreams of the everyday housewife you see everywhere, any time of the day. An everyday housewife who gave up the good life for me. The photograph album she takes from the closet and slowly turns the page. Carefully picks up the crumbling flower, the first one he gave her, now withers with age. She closes her eyes and touches the house dress that suddenly disappeared. Just for the moment she's wearing the gown that broke all their minds back so many years. Oh, such are the dreams of the everyday housewife you see everywhere, any time of the day. An everyday housewife who gave up the good life for me. Such are the dreams of the everyday housewife you see everywhere, any time of the day. An everyday housewife who gave up the good life for me. Oh, such are the dreams of the everyday housewife you see.
Thank you, Glenn Campbell. This is WIFE, the station with the Quarter-Hour News, and the Beach Boys and Boxtops, August 16th, too.
WIFE banner lines a broadcast service of the 5 locations of Mr. Clark's Appliances. Patrolmen, detectives, and units of the K-9 remain on the scene this evening at 3100 Lafayette Road, where a man armed with a rifle has been firing on the Paul Harvey Body Shop and the patrolman called to investigate. Apparently, the man has escaped a police dragnet. However, patrolmen remain on the roof of the building armed with high-powered rifles in case he's still in the area. Traffic condition remains red at Southern and Shelby, where a water main has broken, sending water gushing into the intersection. Police are standing by directing traffic. That's Southern and Shelby, traffic red. Gun battles have broken out in the embattled Liberty City section of Miami, a predominantly Negro district 6 miles from the Miami Beach site of the Republican National Convention. Police have sent an armored truck through the streets, filling them with tear gas, and police in the area have issued a repeated call for more tear gas and more ammunition.
There's a frustration, an illness sweeping the country, and it's all bad. It's called the half-a-refrigerator syndrome. The symptoms are bruised knuckles. You get them trying to get cubes from old-fashioned ice trays, messy ice trays, and a shortage of ice cubes during parties and on hot summer days. But cheer up, sweet young housewife. Mr. Clark has the cure for the half-a-refrigerator problem. It's the Whirlpool refrigerator with the Ice Magic automatic ice maker. You can get one at any of Mr. Clark's 4 locations for the rock-bottom price of just $228. Put it in your kitchen, and it just sits there turning out ice cubes by the bunch. No more messy ice trays, no more bruised knuckles, and no more kids screaming for cubes for their drinks. But buy one today for just $228, and Mr. Clark will deliver it within 5 hours. Mr. Clark's Appliances, 8100 East Washington, 6800 Pendleton Pike, the 500 Shopping Center, and US 31 South at Greenwood.
Republican presidential nominee Richard Nixon, in a surprise move, picked Maryland Governor Spiro Agnew as his running mate. Nixon and Agnew will deliver their acceptance speeches at tonight's closing session of the GOP National Convention. 6,000 allied troops are seeking North Vietnamese infiltrators in South Vietnam's A Shau Valley. Remember, WIGP pays $13 each week for the best news tip. Last week's winner was Lawrence McDaniel of Indianapolis. This has been a light edition of Total Information, a broadcast service of Mr. Clark's Appliances, now in 5 locations. At WIGP street level, it's 85 degrees, exactly normal. This is WIGP, serving the great Midwest from Indianapolis. For WIGP News, this is Ron Jackson. For WIGP Music, it's Jay Reynolds.
little trip, and more than likely, if it were my mind, there's all kinds of room for accommodations. Come on inside, everybody.
You're Peter Beard. You want big game, but with a camera, not a gun. Today you're after elephants. Dangerous business. Sure, you're young and you're tough. But you've been creeping through the bush for hours now. The heat and the fatigue and the tension have finally gotten to you. Your throat's gone dry, and you're in the grip of a vicious thirst. The African thirst. Suddenly, a big rogue elephant turns on you. His trunk goes up, tusks come down, and you cut out. The driver sees you coming and hits the gas, and you just make it in over the side. The African thirst still has you by the throat. You reach in the cooler and pull out a drink. A drink that's sure to whip the African thirst. Simba, that's your drink. Simba. Simba. It conquers the African thirst.
I think that's the name of the elephant, Simba, man, because he's coming that way. Hey, listen, on the Jay Reynolds Show, report earlier, the northwest section of the city, thunder showers moving in the Indianapolis area, and so you might want to, like start to pull down the windows there, Mom, around the house, or roll up the car windows, or get good luck. We might have a little rain shower activity.
WYFE looks at class reunion.
St. Joan of Arc 8th grade class of 1952's reunion will be on Saturday, August 17th, beginning at 10 a.m. at Northern Beach, East 116th Street. For adults only, bring your own picnic lunch. Call 255-3990 for full details.
If your class is planning a reunion, let WIFE know which class is meeting, the date, location, and who to call for more information. Send this to Reunion, WIFE, 1440 North Meridian, Indianapolis. WIFE, your official class reunion station.
Sunday afternoon at Indianapolis Raceway Park. High-performance late-model super stocks battle down the Raceway Park quarter mile. 390 cubic-inch Ford Mustang. 396 Chevy Camaros. 426 Plymouth Hemis. 440 cubic-inch Dodge Magnums. Plus gas coupes and dragsters. At Indianapolis Raceway Park, just west of Indianapolis on Route 136. Racing begins at 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon at Indianapolis Raceway Park.
67 souvenir on the Jay Reynolds Show. Smokey Robinson, the Miracles Band. What a great sound this was last year, huh? A little more love at 24 in front of 6 o'clock drive with carriage. You're headed over. You watch the rain showers. Get the speed down, headlights on. Streets are slippery.
Let it be soon. Don't hesitate. Make it now. Don't wait. Open your heart and let my love come in. I want the moment to stop when I can feel your heart with more love and more joy than age or time could ever destroy.
not too long ago, a great memory maker, Smokey Robinson, the Miracles, man. They are a bit all right uptight, right? Hey, 22 in front of 6 o'clock at Lucky 13.
It's the giant-sized full-color poster of the Beatles as they appear in this groovy new movie, Yellow Submarine. It's exclusive. It's the Beatles in I Magazine. That's EYE, I Magazine, at your newsstand now.
As I peer out through my window in the world, a little bit of car trouble I see in the 1400 block of North Meridian, just right out the street from WIFE. So if you're going south on Meridian and you're coming up on the 1400 block of North Meridian, you might want to kind of cool it there. A little bit of congestion.
Oh, try to describe exactly how it feels.
Exactly how it feels? Well, how do you describe a headache?
I don't know. It's your headache. You'll have
It's
to...
a headache, you know.
Well, if I'm going to help you, I have to know more than that.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Well, imagine you had a hat just a little too small for your head.
Yes?
And, well, every minute or a couple of minutes, it shrinks another half size.
Tightness.
Yeah.
Throbbing?
Yeah.
Sharp?
Yeah, you got it. Tight is how it feels, squeezing, so it keeps on the pressure. And then, little jabs in behind the eyes and around the back of your neck.
Whatever words you use to describe your headache, remember this one fact. Of all the pain relievers known to medicine, there is one that doctors most often recommend. And Anacin gives you more of the specific pain reliever than any other leading headache tablet.
13 weather.
Forecast cloudy, hot, and humid with thunder showers through tomorrow. Tonight's low at 72 and the high tomorrow about 93 degrees. It's presently at 85 degrees right in front of another thunder shower around the Circle City area, already sprinkling and raining in the northwestern part of the city. Around the state, Chicago 76, partly cloudy at this hour. Terre Haute 86 and cloudy. And in South Bend, rain showers reported, and it's 70 degrees there.
Carefree kids back to school. Time to think of sewing, Mom. And here's Sears to the rescue. Now, for a strictly limited time only, Sears will sell you a brand new Kenmore zigzag sewing machine for the astounding low price of just $47. Yes, $47 for a brand new Kenmore that zigzags, straight stitches, sews forward and reverse, buttonholes, mends, darns, appliques, embroideries, and monograms. Why, for $47, you can save 10 times that much on kids' clothes in years to come. Hurry and see Sears' big display of portables, consoles, and desk models right now at Sears.
That's right, Mom, and while you're there, be sure to sign up now for Sears' giant coloring contest with thousands of dollars in national prizes for boys and girls, grade 1 through 8, plus many local prizes at Sears. Here's the Union Gap. It's 19 in front of 6 o'clock on a Jay Reynolds show.
To see me, but you're afraid of what I might have on my mind. One thing you can be sure of, I'll take good care of your love if you will let me give you mine. Lady, willpower, it's now or never. Give your love to me and I'll shower your heart with tenderness endlessly. Did no one ever tell you the facts of life? Well, there's so much you have to learn. And I would gladly teach you if I could only reach you and get your love and in return. Lady, willpower, it's now or never. Give your love to me and I'll shower your heart
Now power is now or never. That's Gary Puckett from the Union Gap on the J. Reynolds Show. Barbara Kemry and also Mike Driggers, a couple of winners today in the WIFE Rear Window Sweepstakes. And if you're looking for your good guy rear window sticker, stop by the Deep Rock Station at 550 South Harding and the one at 2744 Roosevelt Avenue. Get yours, get it on, and be eligible.
The message that you get is one that you won't forget. 'Cause country club malt liquor is the swingin'est thing yet.
When beer can make it, man, get the proof. That can country club malt liquor. Country club malt liquor. So good.
The next time that you feel like having a couple of beers, just have a country club there.
You'll dig malt liquor for years. Country club malt liquor. Country club malt liquor. Country club malt liquor.
Country Club is brewed, you know, by the Pearl City Brewing Company down in San Antonio, Texas. 15 in front of 6 o'clock. The WIFE good guys are everywhere, and we'll see you at the Citywide Up Swang dance this week at Bethel Park, 2800 East Minnesota. Good guys, Ron Hoper, Bob Raleigh there to help MC.
During the next 8 weeks, Dave Waite Pontiac Plaza will show over 500 people why Dave Waite is the chief Pontiac dealer in the Midwest. Dave Waite has 500 new 1968 Pontiacs in stock, and these cars will be sold before the new models arrive. They have 20 Bonneville convertibles in stock as low as $35.40. Grand Prix hardtops as low as $34.54. GTOs as low as $3,100. During their closeout sale, you don't have to argue to get a good deal. Their first deal will beat any deal you can get on a new 1968 Pontiac. It's easier to own a Dave Waite Pontiac. That's Dave Waite Pontiac Plaza, 54th and North Keystone.
Hey, 14 minutes in front of 6 o'clock, WIFE and the good guys. Hey, Jay Reynolds here with Patty Drew. We'll be working on a groovy thing in a minute.
Jezebel, can I have this dance?
I can't dance, Jethro. I ain't never learned me how.
Well, take a swallow of Mountain Dew. It's a right smart drink.
Yahoo! Mountain Dew! Oh, Jethro, I feel so light on my feet.
Yeah, but you're a little heavy on mine. Jezebel, a buggy ride's a mighty fine idea after that dance.
I got a better idea, Jethro. Let's stop for a spell.
What for?
Well, if a Mountain Dew can teach me to dance, maybe it'll teach you something. Come here, Jethro.
Hold on.
Here. Jethro, you get away from that horse and come on back up here.
No matter what you brew, load up with Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew will do it for you. Yeah, that good old Mountain Dew will do it for you. Yahoo!
When I saw you, I knew that I was gonna love you. And every day I thought, oh, how I'm gonna love you. Now you're here next to me, and ecstasy is a reality. I feel good when you are near. I'm so alive, but you
another groovy thing. That's Patty Drew on the J. Reynolds Show at Lucky 13, kind of goofing around a groovy thing.
300 miles into rebel-held Simba territory in the Belgian Congo. Their destination, the town of Fort Reprieve, whose inhabitants face certain slaughter. Their mission, save $20 million in uncut diamonds before they save one single life. The odds against staying alive are impossible, but these men aren't human beings, they're mercenaries. And the impossible is what they're paid to do. Dark of the sun. War is their profession. Danger is their specialty. As a strike force of crack mercenaries fight the hottest battle in all the blazing fury of today's stripe-torn Congo. Rod Taylor, Yvette Mignot, Jim Brown, in Metro Goldwyn Mayer's Dark of the Sun in Metrocolor.
Yeah, baby, see that first Indianapolis showing now tonight through Tuesday at the Uptown Indoor Theater in the Bel Air, Meridian, Northside, Pendleton Pike, Twin and Westlake Drive-In Theaters.
I love you.